Hello, welcome everybody to our All DreamCRU call, our monthly call. I appreciate everybody taking their time out of their evening. For some of you, it's very late and you're ready for bed. Oh, look at the baby. Hi, buddy. Anyway, so I really want you to know that I appreciate you taking the time to come to the call. I think you'll enjoy it. We really try to be respectful of your time and keep it at 30 minutes, but we have a lot to cover tonight. So I don't know if we're going to make it or not. I'm going to introduce myself. I am Lori Probstorfer. I'm your mom, your grandma, your great-grandma, your great-great-great-great-great-grandma, and all that. Other leaders on the call tonight are Kaz Alot. Kaz, would you like to introduce yourself? Unmuted, you go.
Oh, okay. Yes, I'm Kaz. I'm in Littleton. I'm just down the road from Laurie. I am the head of the G&Ts, the gin and tonics. No, not really. The givers and tasters. And I see a few of you in here. So yay! Cheers.
Awesome. Thanks, Kaz. And Laura.
Hey everybody, I'm Laura and I am in Pennsylvania and our team is the Time for Wine Crew.
Woo-hoo. So what those of you who are new, what you might not know is that we are a national team. We have teams all over the country. And thanks, Kaz. Yeah, if you have questions, I'm pointing, but you can't see. If you have questions, put them in the chat box because Kaz and Laura are going to help me answer questions as we are going along. So feel free to do that. Laura and Kaz are the other directors on our team. So together we are the Dream Crew and the Time for Wine Crew and the G&Ts and a few other teams as well. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to just start out by saying March is huge. You guys, if you haven't heard it yet, March is huge for everybody. But before we sort of dive into March, I want to talk about February a little bit. Dream Crew as a team generated over $10,000 in local donations. So congratulations, everybody. That's hard, solid work. That's giving back with everything that we do. That means that those are the local donations. So when your host donates 10% of their tasting to the cause that they're passionate about, that's huge. Very exciting for February. We welcomed 25 new cause entrepreneurs to the Dream Crew as well. Also super awesome. We are a very mighty team and we're growing and growing and growing. So it's really fun to be a part of it. And I love that there's so many new folks on here. You guys are part of the dream. You're making it happen for all of us. We had 20 people on the team in February generate a pay raise for themselves. So congratulations, you guys. If you're brand new, what that means is those people did at least $1,500 in personal commissionable volume, which generated a 5% pay raise for them. That's huge. You have full control over how much money you make, every single one of us. So that's just super exciting to me. We had 63 people unlock their discount. What that means is they did at least $300 PCV. When you do that, you unlock your discount for the month that you're in and the following month, which means you get your wine for less, and your wine also counts for your PCV, you're paid commission on it, etc. So 63 people did that. That's awesome. Be really aware of that because as I go through the numbers, and I tried to kind of point it out for people, but some people are literally like a bottle of wine away from that next level. So be paying close attention to your numbers and where you are. It might just mean one phone call, right, to bump you up to that next level. We do celebrate top in sales with our organization. So I'm going to kind of go through that list. I do the top 10. Number 10 was Lauren Minton with 1983. Woohoo! Number 9, Jackie McMiniman with 1958. Yay, Jackie! Shannon Perez comes in at number 7 with 1970. Thanks, Shannon. Good job, girl. With 2670, we have Rebecca Grenquist. Woohoo! She's a G&T, right? Yes, girl. With 2697 in the number 6, I think, spot is Janine Patterson, who's working her way to Mexico. Great job, Janine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5. I'm trying to read my stuff. Number 5, Jane Schoonover with 2712. Jane is going to be in Mexico on the beach. We're so excited about that. Number 4, Jenna Flynn with 2756. Number 3, our very own hardworking, such an incredible badass. Sorry about my voice, my words. Erin Barrett with 4589. Erin, woo-hoo, girl. We're going to see you on the beach too. Coming in at number 2, a brand new CE, just kicking it out of the gates, Megan Rehill with 5540. Megan, also coming to Mexico. And number 1 in the entire Dream Crew is our very own and very treasured Kaz Alot with $10,456 in PCV. Go Kaz! Woo! Executive Ninja. I want you guys to know that even though I call out the top 10, we absolutely recognize and appreciate every single person on this team who sold or purchased even 1 bottle of wine. Remember that, our one hope, right, is to create a community of people who give back or who change the world through meaningful wine and experiences. 1 bottle of wine does that. Don't ever forget that. So we really celebrate every single person who was on the board this month with anything at all. Look at the baby clapping. Yay! I love it. We have also some promotions to celebrate. So exciting, you guys. Promotions are what keeps us going and makes us so excited. Stephanie Crawford promoted to ECE. Stephanie! A lot of these people have been part of a program called, oh Lord, what is it called? Target team. Sorry, I got carried away. We run target teams cyclically to help people get the promotions that they're looking for. So a lot of these people have been part of the target teams. They're very, very successful. So congratulations, Stephanie Crawford for ECE. Megan Rehill promoted to SCE. Nice job, Megan. Congratulations. That's awesome. Beth Spadaccino to LCE, which is Lead Cause Entrepreneur. Nice job, Beth. Jenna Flynn to LCE. And Lisa Parla, who I believe is also a brand new CE. Somebody nod their head. Brand new CE promoting to LCE. So super exciting, you guys. Congratulations. That momentum is so exciting. Beth, you're on the call. Yay! Hey, girl. Okay, we put out a challenge last month for subscriptions. Did we miss anyone? Do you feel like we did, Kaz? If we missed you, you better speak up. And yeah, the reports are terrible. So I rely on people to tell me. So if somebody promoted and I didn't mention you, by gosh, please say so. Yep, I got Jenna. I got Jenna for LCE. Yep. So last month on our call, we put out a challenge for people to get subscribers. Just a real brief sort of cover of that. Subscribers are awesome. That's when you make money while you're sleeping. Subscribers are saving $30 right now by subscribing, and that's through the end of March. When somebody subscribes, subscribe and save, they get free shipping for the entire year on their half and full case purchases, and they lock in the 20% discount, as well as their preferred customer. The $20 for preferred customer is waived for them. So there's a lot of reasons for people to subscribe for them and for you. So we threw out a challenge. You had to get at least 4 to be able to play. And that wrapped up on Saturday. And I'm super excited to announce that, where's my list? I went ahead of myself. Coming in at number 3 with six new subscribers is Jane Schoonover. Woohoo! That means 6 people are buying wine while she's asleep and she's making commission. Coming in at number 2 is our own Erin Barrett with 7. Woohoo! Congratulations, girl. And our number 1 subscriber capturer, I don't know what the word is Alyssa Marlin, who's also on the call with 8 new subscribers in February. Nice job. So Alyssa's, yes, girl, I see you. So Alyssa's going to get a cool gift from me, and you'll be seeing that in the next week or so. Congratulations. Way to hustle. Good job. And boy, is it going to feel great when you wake up in 60 days and you see so-and-so purchased a case of wine and you didn't even have to do anything. So congratulations. We are also talking about incentive earners. So if you haven't heard, we have a relatively big incentive going on right now. It involves a trip to Mexico. I don't know if you've heard about it at all, a million times a day. But we have some new earners on our incentive. So earning level 1 is Erin Barrett. Woohoo! So Erin's going to get, oh, I don't have my towel, the really cute black and white towel. It's darling. It's a big round beach towel. I think Az is going to get hers. So Erin earns that. Coming in at level 2 is again Alyssa. There's the towel. See, I don't know if you can see. If you're in the gallery view, you can see Kaz's towel. So cute, you guys. So, so, so cute. Coming in at level 2, Alyssa Marland, who gets 2 of these. I'll be like the makeup girls. She gets 2 of these darling One Hope wine tumblers. And they really are cute, you guys. They're perfect for the beach, for the backyard, whatever. They're really, really cute. So congratulations, Alyssa. I'm sorry, Alyssa. You came in at level 1. I'm sorry. But you're this close. This close. You'll get it. Coming in at level 2, who gets these is Laura Demetrio. Yay, girl. And she'll definitely be using these on the beach. Count on it. And earning the trip in February again is Jenna Flynn. Congratulations, Jenna. Good job, girl. She actually won't be on the beach for really good reasons, but she earned the trip. So that's exciting. Okay, so just overall, just a really huge month for the Dream Crew. Very excited to, we came out of the gate really strong in January, and then to grow the momentum and keep going in February. It's just awesome. I'm super proud to have all of you guys working alongside me to do this. I'm, passionate. Obviously, if you've talked to me for 3 seconds, I'm really passionate about what we do. So I'm thrilled to have people alongside me that are as well. So now comes the part where you might want to grab your pen, because there's kind of a lot to know right now. And we're going to be talking about all of the opportunities available for everyone in March, okay? First thing is, it's Women's History Month. So we are celebrating that. 99% of people at One Hope are women. Literally, there are just a few exceptions to that. So, and it's cool because absolutely everybody really embraces that and recognizes that. So we really do spend a lot of time celebrating Women's History Month. International Women's Day is March 8th on Sunday. If you haven't heard, our founders put out a challenge to book 500 tastings on March 8th. That's this Sunday. Everything counts. If you do an online tasting, if you go into somebody's home, if you host your own tasting, all of those things count. So I would love for everybody to try to step up to the gate. In full disclosure, I do not have March 8th booked. I have a lot of other dates booked, but not March 8th. So I have been reaching out for the last 2 days because that's in a minute. But I feel really confident that somebody will book that date with me. That's for everybody to participate. Absolutely everyone in the month of March. Whenever you have a $500 tasting, you will earn a free host kit. You need to make sure that that tasting is closed by March 31st, okay? That just has to reach 500 and be closed. That's available to everyone. And the reason that we do that is we're giving you a host kit that you can pay it forward to somebody else. That's what we're about, right? We're about creating a community who makes the world better through meaningful wine and experiences. The more people that we can get in front of, the more tastings that we can do, and removing that barrier of purchasing a host kit, the faster we grow, the more people we get to reach with our mission. So that's available for everybody. The other thing that's available for every single person in this company is our One Hope vacation incentive to Mexico. Whether it's the towel, or it's the tumblers, or it's the trip, or the, on and on and on and on. Every single person gets to participate in that. And if you haven't heard, again, I'm sure you have, all points are doubled in the incentive. I posted that in our group. You can go look and you can see what each activity, what it gives you. You can double that. So absolutely anyone can get on this trip. And in a minute, Kaz is going to give us some examples of how we can do that. But know that that's available for everyone, okay? Let's see. Oh, the one thing I wanted to say is, if you have 5,000, and there's a lot of you who have 5,000 points on the board already, this is a no-brainer for you. You can get there. New folks, we're going to talk about in a minute. You absolutely can get to Mexico in 1 month, and we're going to show you examples on how to do that. Another thing that is available for everyone is our Leaders Summit in Napa. Every single person is eligible for that, and every single person has equal opportunity to earn the trip. This is an epic trip. This is our very first Leader Summit, where we are going mid-year, kind of mid-year, not quite, but pretty close to mid-year, and we will be getting training, wine tasting, Napa, like all the goodness happens there. One of the things I love about this company is how they really do listen to the leaders in the company and make, I don't know if you guys can hear that, my God, it's like racing down my street. But they really listen to us, and they really, we're young enough that they make changes according to the things. So to get all of us in a room and be able to brainstorm and come up with, because we're the ones out working it. That's who's doing the do, right? So they're really eager to listen to us. So that's available to every single person who reaches director, who promotes to director, or achieves that director title 2 times if you've already been there. Between now and July. You've got a half a year to earn this. It's open for everybody. That just gets you there. There's added benefits if you promote higher, which we can sort of talk about all of that. If anybody at all wants to make a plan to get to Mexico or Napa, reach out to your sponsor, reach out to me. You can really reach out to any leader. You can reach out to anybody in the home office. We want you on these trips. That's what makes this so amazing. We are all rooting for each other, and every single person is here to help you. If you want to make a plan, make an appointment and get on a call with somebody, and we will absolutely do that for you. The other thing that's available to everyone is Crush. So crazy excited for Crush. If you don't know what Crush is, that's our annual conference. This year it's in Scottsdale, Arizona. You can find the dates in the resources because I never remember them. But it's in July, like the 3rd week of July. Kaz will probably type them in for me because she's always on top of that. Crush is, you guys, it's an experience like nothing you can imagine. It's so much fun. The first 2, yay, I see some people booked Crush tickets over here. The first 200 people who register for Crush get what we call a Crush case, a full case of wine that comes with your registration, along with the swag and all of the training and the parties and the dinners and the lunches and all of those things. 100 people have already registered, so there's only 100 left. Don't wait. Make the leap. I promise you, if you have an ounce of hope or trust in you, trust me when I tell you, this is worth every single penny. It's $199 to register. You will never look back, and you will never regret it. You'll have an absolute blast. The hotel rooms are $99 a night, and we are so thrifty that we always crashed like 4 people in a room. You get to really be besties with everybody. And that makes it like $25 a night. So by all means, get there. What is special for people in their fast start in March? All of the things that I've already mentioned, except for you, your PCV points are quadrupled, ×4. So there is no reason on this earth, if you start working this business today, you don't need your kit to get started, by the way. You can pick up the phone right now and get started. If you start today, there is no reason on this earth that you will not earn a ticket to Mexico. Period, the end. Okay, there will be a ton of promotions in March. You can guarantee it, because with all of these opportunities and all of these things that are coming at us, people are really going to go for it. So if you want to be one of those people that promotes in March, you know, a lot of great fun things come with that, not just pay raises and bonuses and things like that, but walking the stage at Crush and accolades and acknowledgement. It's super, super fun. So I'm going to stop there. I'm going to ask Kaz to jump in, and she's going to share what we call wine math, or in this case, Mexico math. She's going to show you a couple of different examples. Kaz, do you want to share your screen, or did you do it on paper? Okay, so I'm going to be quiet, and I'm going to let.
Okay, so yeah, I have a lot of numbers to share with you, and I don't have it on my screen, so you're going to need to take notes, and I will post this afterwards so that you've got it. I've got it on a little scrappy piece of paper here. So as Laurie said, we want everyone in Mexico, and especially if you're new, if you've joined since December, so if you're a December, January, February, or March joiner, you're in your fast start, and that means that you're getting double points on your double points. And so one of the ways that as a fast start earner that you can earn Mexico is by having $4,000 in PCV this month, or since the incentive began. So 4,000 in PCV, doubled and doubled again, is 4,000, 8,000, 16,000 points. That gets you your ticket to Mexico. So that sounds like a lot of wine, and it is, but it's still really doable by reaching out to everyone that you know. Another way as a fast start person that you can earn your trip is by sponsoring 2 new team members. You're going to get 1,000 points for each of those because you're in your fast start. And then you're going to enroll 6 preferred customers. You're not actually going to get any points for Mexico with that, but you're going to get fast start bonuses with that. And by having those 6 preferred customers matched up with your 2 new CEs, that's going to create 2 bunches for you. So a bunch is a new team member, a CE, and 3 preferred customers. And then you've got 1,000 points for each bunch. So now you've got 2,000 for the bunches, and you've got 1,000 for sponsoring. You're going to promote to SCE, right? So as an SCE, that means that you've got 2 different people on your team who are qualified. You're going to get 2,000 points for promoting to SCE, Senior Cause Entrepreneur. That leaves you with a balance of 11,000 points to find somehow, and there's all kinds of different ways you could do that. One of the ways you could do that is with sales. So if you take 11,000, you're getting 4 times the points for your dollars. So you divide 11,000 by 4, that's 2,750, so 2,750 in PCV that you as a fast starter needs to sell, and that gives you your trip at 16,000 points. So that's fantastic. There's other ways, of course, of doing it, and as a fast starter, you want to do a little bit of everything, a little bit of growing your team, a little bit of selling, balance your business to get those results. I'm going to talk now for those who are not in fast start, and I have a couple of scenarios. You could, all right, we're getting double points, double on everything. So we could sell $8,000 of wine this month, and that's going to give you your 16,000 points, right? But another way of doing it is to sponsor 2 new team members. You're getting 500 points for each new team member. So there's 1,000. You're going to help each of those 2 people build their own bunch. Now, they're already earning their own Mexico point trips. By doing that, you're going to get 1,000 points for each one for that mentoring that you're doing. So now you've got 3,000 points. You're going to promote to SCE because you've got those 2 new course entrepreneurs who are building bunches. And so they have the sales to qualify them for you as an SCE. So that gives you another 2,000 points. So your balance left over is 11,000 points. And one of the ways that you could match up to that number of points is by having 5,500 in PCV. So it's simple, not necessarily easy, but it's Mexico. And as well as earning all the Mexico trips, you're also going to be earning towards all the other things that we have going on. One more scenario, kind of based on that, but a little bit more, is with those 2. So again, for anyone not in Fast Start, you sponsor 2 new CEs. You're going to get 500 for each of them, so 1,000 points. You're going to help and mentor and coach them to build 2 bunches each. So 2 bunches each. So these 2 people are each going to have 2 people join their team, and they're going to have 6 preferred customers. So 2 bunches each. You're going to get $1,000 for each of those bunches that you help them create. So that's 2 bunches, 2 people, 4,000 points. So now you've got 5,000 points. You're going to promote to SCE with that activity. So you're getting 2,000 points. Those 2 SCEs, those 2 CEs with their 2 new team members and preferred customers and sales are going to also promote to SCE. They get points, you get points, you get 2,000 points for each of them promoting for your mentor activity and your coaching. That puts you at 11,000 points that you've already earned in that activity by helping other people. And so you then, one of the ways for you to make up the rest of that difference is just in sales, but why not have 2 other new CEs join your team? Or maybe you already have 2 other CEs that are just going to be qualified. That will put you at director. So with 4 legs to your business, with 2 of them being SCEs, that puts you at director with 1,500 in your own PCV. That's going to give you 3,000 in your PCV in points, 4,000 for promoting to director. So now you're sitting at, guess what, 18,000. Oh, and by the way, you've hit director. So you're going to Napa and you're going to lead a day at Crush and you're getting all kinds of cash bonuses as well. You're sitting at 18,000 points. Why not do the extra 2, get to 20,000 points, and you've got your travel money paid. So lots of different ways of doing it. I know Laurie wants to chip in. I can see her.
Because they not just become, oh, you're not talking about Fast Start.
Not talking about Fast Start.
Right,
no.
right. But for you new folks,
yes.
Similar scenario, and with even more rewards. But thank you. Kaz is always our wine math person because she's so good at it. And that was a lot to take in, but she's going to post examples in the DreamCRU so you can see them. And there are already a couple of examples posted in the main community too. And then I heard tonight, I don't know if you saw in our chat with Tracy, Kaz, if you're not in, isn't that cool? If you're not in your Fast Start and you just want to do this with sales, it's 42 cases between now and March 31st. So I can envision you making just a little tick sheet. I got to sell, it's a case and a half a day. So between tastings and picking up the phone and reaching out to your family and friends, you guys, that's super doable and really easy to track. Like, I'm all about simple. So I'm like, oh, okay, 42 cases, right? Is it 42?
I think that's what it was.
Yeah. So lots and lots and lots of ways for every single one of you to get there. Thank you so much, Kaz. So I'm going to kind of go in. We're going to go over our half hour, unfortunately, but I'm going to talk really fast and get us going. I mentioned that we welcomed 25 new CEs in February, which is astounding and amazing. We want to double that in March, and there's no reason on this earth that we won't be able to. Again, the faster we grow, the greater our impact, the more people we invite into our opportunity, the more people we are impacting locally, nationally, and globally. So we really want to encourage you guys to invite people to join you on this journey. I'm going to show you, God willing, a 10-minute video from he's my friend, he's a coach of mine, wonderful guy. A lot of you have seen him. Steve Wiltshire. This is about a 10-minute video on how to create your own opportunity commercial that you can share at your events. It's powerful stuff. It's intentional. It's authentic. It's you. So I'm going to just share this, hopefully, again, God willing. Oh, look, there it is. Okay, so listen to Steve for just about 10 minutes, and then I will come back. Uh-oh. I'm going to need some love here, y'all. Can you see him? Carol, nod your head.
You have an incredible opportunity commercial for what you might call an opportunity scoop. That you might have watched on TV that
You have
caught
to stay
your
unmuted.
eyes and left you thinking, wow, I want that. I want that. So I can imagine designing an opportunity commercial, or what we might call a scoop, at the tail end of your parties or demos, that party experience that really moved, touched, and inspired your guests to want to learn more about what you do. Well, your opportunity commercial is simply sharing the business opportunity to your guests in a way that's fun, it's light, it's participatory, it's really casual. So what is the difference between planting seeds and sharing your commercial? It's a lot of demonstrators, reps, whatever you call yourself, they kind of plant seeds and it's not as effective. A commercial is crafted, it's purposeful, whereas a booking or recruiting seed is really subtle. I remember a mentor of mine several years ago who shared the importance of crafting my material. She said, you need to craft the material and then let go. She said, when you are able to craft the message that fully communicates your point of view, how you feel, then you're able to kind of let go when you deliver it. You have to even think about the words. Well, we don't really have to think about the words when we have crafted something that we feel really good about. We simply concentrate on communicating our passion and what we believe. So I want to challenge you and I want to encourage you to craft your rendition of an ideal commercial. And I'm going to kind of set this up. Let's say that you're at my party and I've got about 10 or 12 guests there, about 3/4 into my gig. I go to my ticket giver and I say, okay, we're going to do a drawing. And she collects the tickets. And I even have a way to get people to listen to me. I'm going to do a drawing. And I've got my hostess standing next to me. And then I look at the guests and I say, okay, you ready for a drawing? And then I say something like, before we do the drawing, I know that many of you think I'm in the party business. And I am. I love giving women a break from all the hustle and bustle of life, responsibilities to get together with friends for some girlfriend time. But what I'm really passionate about is mentoring men and women how to create their own strong economy. I mean, let's face it, we all know someone who's been affected by the economy. When I look at my own life, I know numerous friends who were builders or in the mortgage business, real estate brokers, or even held a retail position, and they've been greatly affected by the economy. Well, I want to thank you in advance for giving me an opportunity to share more about what I do, because all of us know someone who has more month left at the end of their money. We know someone that's been divorced and doesn't receive a dime for child support, or they're tired of working that 50-hour-a-week job in this toxic environment. Well, I want to invite you to be a talent scout for XYZ company. We have reps that are doing 2, 3 parties a month, sharing these products with friends and family. They're making an extra $600 to $900 a month. And really all they want is they want to be of integrity with their bills, and they want to feel secure. And we have reps that are making a couple $1,000s a month. They love the business. They're out working maybe 10 hours a week, and we've got leaders making $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 a year. So whether you're interested in tax deductions, or if you're interested in starting a college fund for your children, or you want to enjoy the extras life can provide for you, maybe replace your income at your full-time job, I'd be happy to share more about our business with you. And if you're thinking that you know someone who would greatly benefit or even be talented at what we do, I want to invite you to go to your guest care card and indicate your interest level for you or a friend on a scale of 1 to 10. And if you want to learn more, just simply circle an 8, 9, or 10. I've got a gift for you to take home with a little bit of information. And then you do your raffle. So let's wrap up this section. I have 5 areas for you to focus on or train, mentor your reps on how to design their rendition of an ideal opportunity commercial. First, you want to be authentic, light, interesting, and you really want to notice the tone in the room. There's something about setting that up. If you're talking and no one's listening, it doesn't feel right. That's why it's so important to set it up with a drawing and just really notice the energy of the room. I call that a higher level listening, deeper level of listening. Second, deliver your opportunity commercial at the conclusion of your demo. Some of you have these experiences, you don't necessarily have a demo. You're talking right before the shopping experience. Third, spend about 3 to 5 minutes max sharing your opportunity commercial. They don't want to hear you talk on and about your business. They're going to be flipping their eyes, the back of their head. That's not what you want. Kind of sometimes overdo it. 4, focus on your guests and the impact your opportunity has on the community. When you make it about community and not about you and what it's done for you, I think you're going to have a whole different impact. It's a whole different conversation going on with your guests. And last, you might even give your guests an opportunity to ask you a few questions about your career and then give them tickets for sharing their question. Okay, so let's talk about the guest care card. In my audio program, Mastering the Art of Sharing the Business Opportunity, I asked the question, how do you and your reps really determine your guest's interest level in learning more about your business opportunity, or even hosting a future party, or even really know whether or not they're interested in purchasing product from you in the future? Well, the answer is to have a document that indicates your guest's interest level about the most important opportunities you offer. And unless you're highly intuitive, you really don't know what's going on in their head, right? I mean, come on. If you could identify what a few of your guests were honestly thinking, what conversation might be going on in their head? Something like, I wonder how much profit she makes doing these things. Or maybe I could do something like this. Or, I cannot even imagine adding one more thing to my schedule. Or, I'd probably have to buy all these products. Or, she sure seems to enjoy this. Maybe I'll just ask her for some information. Maybe I should. My mother-in-law's here. I mean, you really don't know what's going on. So do you think that she's going to call you back? She might have had a little bit of interest at the party, but didn't inquire about it. There was no tool. Chances are, whoever that is not going to call you back unless she's maybe scheduled a party with you, or you know that you're going to see her again. So guest care card supports you and your team in distinguishing your guest's interest level and learning more about your business opportunity, hosting a friend's night out party, or even attending a future specialty event hosted by you. Get your measuring stick. It diminishes assumption and encourages conversation. And assumptions cost time. They cost money, which is why it's important for you to have some kind of document that indicates your guest interest level about knowing more about what you do. So I want to challenge you to create your version of an ideal opportunity commercial, your irresistible offers, what I really call it, and then download Lifeline's version of an ideal guest care card and either implement ours or create your own. So what's your takeaways? I want to invite you to share your takeaways on my business page at Steve Wilshire, Lifeline Coaching.
Okay, I think we're done sharing, Steve. I hope you got the salient points out of that. I know he's a little much, but he's awesome and he's really smart and super successful, and I've just learned a ton from him. I want to point out just a couple of things that I love about this presentation. One is how much that, and we're going to post that guest care card in the community. So you're in the DreamCRU so you can see it and use it. But I love when he talks about how it diminishes assumptions. How much time are you wasting having conversations with people who are in their head going, no, thank you, but they're too afraid to say that to you. It really does encourage a conversation. I've used guest care cards for years. It makes a big difference in the conversations that you have with people. And I love, we talk a lot about planting seeds, and we definitely are doing that all the time. This is intentional. This is on purpose. This isn't just, oh, I'm going to maybe drop this lightly on you. This is, I'm going to talk to you about this opportunity because this is why I think it's great. So I did ask Laura to put together her little opportunity, not little, whatever, her great opportunity commercial. I'm going to ask you to share, Laura. I know we're running out of time, sorry, but go get it.
So I just took the 5 areas that was talked about in the video, and I put together a little commercial opportunity. It is a rough draft, and I did write it down just so you can kind of see how I did it. It's just an idea. I am very much somebody that keeps it pretty short and sweet to the point, and I really like the idea of being purposeful because I definitely am one that likes to do subtle hints, so this made me be very much purposeful in what I'm going to do. So here it goes. I would like to take a few minutes to share with you the opportunity of joining One Hope as a cause entrepreneur, because I've learned that not everyone realizes that this is something that anybody can do. No need to know wine, although there's lots of opportunities to learn more about it. When I started my wine knowledge, it was very basic, such as, do you like red wine or white wine? And if you've noticed this evening that all of the information that you need to know is already on the back of the bottles. So if you know someone that you think would enjoy supporting causes, enjoys wine discounts, and wants to make some extra money to pay for activities such as their kids' sports, vacations, monthly bills, fun money, college, you name it, One Hope can be that vehicle. So this is a fun, flexible opportunity that you can make whatever you want from it. The sky is the limit. So feel free to reach out if you have any questions, and we can schedule a no-pressure conversation.
I love it. That was so good. I love that fun and flexible. I think that's really important for people. We've got everybody, every range of person in our company, from people who do this a couple times a month to people who do it full time. I absolutely love that. I think that was so good, you guys. I hope you took notes on that. I love how you stuck with the 5. Yeah, thanks, Beth. I think that's a great request. You stuck with those 5 areas that he talks about. And again, you guys, as long as you're authentic and you're coming from your heart and you're speaking about your love for and joy with our opportunity, you'll never go wrong, ever, period, the end. Thank you so much. I sure appreciate it. There was a question in the comments or in the chat that I did forget to address. People in your fast start, starting March 1st, instead of business supply points, when you reach 300 PCV, you're going to get a free host kit the first time you reach 300. And I need to see shaking heads or waving hands if I'm saying this wrong. First time you reach 300, you're going to get one free host kit. You're also going to get a free host kit for every $500 tasting you do. If those two things happen to be the same event, you're going to get 2 host kits. If you're in your fast start and if you have, I'm not honestly clear on the business points because it started March 1st, but I'll clarify that for you guys. Laura, do you have a better understanding of that?
So it's for your first 300 PCV when you start in your fast start that you're going to get a kit. And then when you have your 500 qualifying event, you're going to get a kit.
Right. I think my question is, what if somebody already redeemed their business points? I think then they don't get that.
Right.
But if you have not redeemed your business points and you get that 300, you should get a host kit. So forgive us. We're working our way through all of these things, margin for error. So if you have any question or you need any, yeah, exactly, Brenda, you need wine before you need supplies, 1,000%. And again, it's all in the interest of you guys getting out there and getting the word out and doing tastings. So I'm going to open it up for Q&A. You can unmute yourself or you can post in the chat if you have a question, and we're here to help you 1,000%. Cheryl, thank you so much for asking that because I totally missed it in my notes. Sorry. Raise your hand if you have a question or unmute yourself and just ask the question. Oh, did I see a hand go up? Oh my gosh, Christina. Yes. Hi, let me unmute you. Hi, what's up?
Hi. So with the that extra host kit that you get for the month, when you're saying about redeeming your business host kit, like I got an extra host kit because I signed up in January. Is that what you're talking about?
No. So we used to give, I think it was when you reach 300, you got a $50 credit for business.
Oh, right.
Supplies. So
Okay.
it's replacing that because obviously it's more important that you have wine. So this is separate from that extra half case. Can you tell? We're pouring wine everywhere. We want you guys out there talking about it and sharing it. So you will also get that because you haven't redeemed your business points.
Awesome.
That makes sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? I don't see any hands going up. Tritha and Erica, you guys are just hanging right in there. We're talking fresh off the presses, this girl. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for joining up tonight. I'm so excited for what we're going to do together in March. And I'm looking at your faces and knowing that I'm going to see a lot of them on the beach. And that gives me like so much excitement. I can't even stand it. So, all right. Have a beautiful evening. Go get them. Book up. Watch for the challenge. I think we're going to do, we're challenging everybody to double our new CEs in the month of March. And I'll write up a better challenge for that so you can see, but you're going to get something awesome besides cool new teammates. All right. Thanks, you guys.